Hello, students. Welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Dear students, it is indeed sad that we are coming to the end of the analysis of an artist of the floating world because the session that we are about to have is the last session. That is when it comes to the analysis of the novel, An Artist of the Floating World. In this session, allow me talk about some two thematic concerns that we are also able to identify from the novel. These are politicization of art and imperialism. So politicization of art shows the relationship that is there between politics and art. So, dear students, art and politics continue to have a strong relationship in today's society as artists continue to use their work to express their political views and to promote social change. So, politicization of art is a central theme in An Artist of the Floating World, as Ono serves as a propaganda artist during the war. So remember, Ono becomes a political propagandist, having left, the villa. So he uses art to spread propaganda that are related to politics. So in one of his work, he came up with an art that inspired and triggered war. And that is why Ono is also called a traitor. He is called a traitor, and he is one of the old people who, spread propaganda and triggered the war that made quite a number of families lose their loved ones, including Ono himself. So the novel questions the possibility and the ability of art and how it can influence and instigate political action within a community. So there is a great conflict between whether art should be politicized or whether it should be simply a source of pleasure and gratification. So in that is one of Ono's piece of work, that is a piece of artwork, The Eye of the Horizon. Unlike the lantern, we are told that it aimed to politicize what the current leaders are doing and inspire a war in Japan. So the novel also highlights how politicized art, has become functional and vital in the society during the times of war. So still on the same, many people who are on the front line, however, question how art can actually serve in the war. And they feel that it is both ineffective and unable to influence events. So according to the people who took part in the war actively, they think that war could still have occurred whether Ono's art was there or not, which to some extent is true. I think I can side with them here because war could still have taken place anyway. So another thing is that Kuroda's paintings are destroyed by the police who believe that it is bad art. So they consider Kuroda's art a conspiracy. So on to the next thematic concern, dear students, that is imperialism, that we can also call colonialism. Ono's wife argues that they need to acquire a better house, that is to better the marriage prospects of their children. That is through flashback, as the narrator says or narrates. So Ono also indicates that the Sugemura were an affluent family and the father could buy any flowers he found anywhere. So he further says that he could also sponsor art. And again, on this thematic concern, Matsuda tells Ono that his Okada Shingen society was not a society that wished that this society be turned into a large begging bowl, and neither did it want to offer charity. Another thing is that he points out to Ono that businesses get richer and the politicians forever make excuses and chatter. So Ono believes that Noriko was far above Miyake and he worked at a disreputable house. So this is when he met Jiro Miyake, who was Noriko's potential suitor. So he says that they had often referred to the great gulf between their families. So another thing is that Ono sees sense in art that make money and decides to move out of the villa to explore a new style of art. So dear students, that brings us to the end of this analysis. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. And again, thank you for keeping it EasyElimu. Once again, I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Until next time, bye.